I love food, I love weird art projects, and most importantly, I love countries in conflict with the United States. Wait a second. Okay, so if you didn't know this about me, I'm an absolute nerd when it comes to business, art, politics, and geography. Hell, the only things I ever watch on YouTube nowadays are in the vein of Real Life Lore, Company Man, Wendover Productions, Business Casual, etc. Anywho, meet this weird thing that comes down the road of business, art, politics, and geography all at once. The Conflict Kitchen. You see, it's a local takeout restaurant located in Pittsburgh that was created by CMU art professors John Rubin and Don Waleski in 2010. But get this, they only serve ethnic food from countries in which the United States is in conflict with. Food from such great places as North Korea, Iran, Cuba, Afghanistan, Venezuela, and Palestine. Now, as weird and controversial as it may be, what I can tell from the reviews is that the food was good, the staff was nice, how there was even an educational program hosted there as well, from trivia nights, film screenings, and lunch hours with scholars. But as anyone with business brain like me would think, how and why would they decide to fund this? Well, from what I can tell, it was a few institutions, a waffle podcast thing John Rubin ran, and most importantly, a $7,000 seed grant from a Pittsburgh Sprout fund that ended up funding the endeavors of the Conflict Kitchen. And why did they do it? Well, obviously to some extent education, with all the educational activities that would come from it, along with the fact that people just love what they can't have. And I mean, will you really fly out to North Korea just to purchase bibimbap? I don't know how to... Now, did this place ever run into controversy, you may be thinking? Well, what do you think? In 2014, they served Palestinian cuisine, and wouldn't you know it, anti-Israel restaurant receives funding from John Kerry's wife's foundation, representing the Palestinian people through their so-called art is not an art of itself, but it is hate speech, and other things were said about this small art house restaurant. Death threats were sent, etc, etc, but hey, at least they survived through that. However, all stories come to an end, as the place has been closed since May last year, and their social media has been dormant since last September. But hey, maybe one day this art house restaurant will be back. If not like this, maybe in a different form. In the meantime, I'll just have to fly out to North Korea to buy dubupep myself. Anywho, I hope y'all learned something new today, and I'll see you all after I get released from a North Korean prison. Special thanks to Blue Neon and the rest of my patrons for supporting this video.